Okay, we're gonna get started on our tiny collages. We drew our small houses. You were supposed to have at least 6. We are going to be doing our tiny collage on the pieces of paper, same as we did these. This is gonna be the base, and then we're gonna be adding on top of it. Collages have layers. It's a French term. And Pablo Picasso was really one of the first artists to create collage as an actual artwork. You're going to want to gather little bits and pieces. So there are these envelopes. You should write your name on here. If you want to keep everything together, you can put everything all in here along with everything, your houses, etc., bits and pieces. Out at the tables, I have little bags that have different papers and things in them. Collage doesn't have to just be images or photos put together. It can also be lots of different things. So I've got magazines here. Say, for example, if you wanted a cityscape kind of thing, if your building or house that you did was a city, maybe you want a city background. If it's not, then you want to have some sky and some land in some capacity, like all of these here. These are very tiny, and technically you could make tiny collages extra tiny if you really wanted to. But you're going to look through magazines. So like you might not need to use the people and the goats, but you might find backgrounds and things like that that you could use in your, so say for example, this one, like you've got water, you've got sky, you've got a background piece. You don't maybe need the yak in this one, but so maybe you want, so you got sunset. So, and this is just from one magazine. There are lots of different things you can be looking for. You can also add other things in. I've got a couple things pulled out. But the magazines will be on the cart along with any other bits and pieces where you can get those things. So I am going to use this sort of evening-y sky. One of the reasons why I didn't have you fully add color to your houses is because if you're doing a nighttime, then you're going to need to adjust your color to go with those things. If you're doing daytime, so like if I was using this sky here, then I would want to do more of a daytime color in my house that's going to be in here. So I'll do maybe a daytime and a nighttime so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to take 2 separate papers. I'm going to add sky to both. So I'm going to take this here and I'm going to just trim that area of writing off. I'm going to try to cover my paper completely. Now over here, there's like a little edge showing, so I'm going to add maybe a tree there later. You don't want to see the base underneath it. You can also tear if you want to, because you're going to be layering, so it's not going to, it's usually not going to show unless you specifically want it to. So you don't need a ton of glue. I'm just going to put a little bit, and then you can either spread it with your finger, you can spread it with a folded piece of paper. I like to use my finger because then I know that it's even. I'm going to line this up in the corner. Don't want that white showing underneath. So that is my daytime background that I'm going to use cover there. I'm going to put my nighttime one on here. I'm going to use the area that's down here. It's okay if there are little cuts in it. You're going to be gluing it down, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to glue that on. And obviously I've got extra here, but I'm going to trim that off. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue, a little tiny bit, spread it with my finger. You're not coating it, so it's not gonna be a ton on your finger either, but if it wigs you out, you're okay. Okay, so I'm gonna cover my background paper. Scooch that up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over, and then I'm gonna just trim right along the edge. Okay, so I've got a night sky, I've got a day sky. I need to find something that kind of has a tree in it. Oh, that's really pretty. So I'm going through this magazine I found. There's some grassland here. It's a really pretty meadow. It's really pretty red rocks. Currently, oh, that's really beautiful too, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that kind of looks tree-ish, which this kind of looks tree-ish. So let me see if there's something else. So you want to have an idea of what you're looking for. Let's see. That might be good. Might have to add some, like, something in front. Oh, that one's good too. Look. Because it goes up into the sky. I think I'm going to use this. It's like Yellowstone. Oh, that would be nice for, like, an evening one. Okay, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to carefully trim here. Because I don't need, let me see here, I need like right to there-ish. So I'm going to cut there. I don't think I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to kind of cut it along. And then I'll leave this for somebody else to use. So I know that then I can take that. I'm probably going to add a little bit of paint or some sort of paper to blend that together so it doesn't have any awkward edges. Just a little bit of glue. Spread it. I'm going to put my little night sky one over here. Okay, I'm going to put this down. I think to blend this, I'm going to take a little bit of my paint. So I had a paintbrush, a little water. Remember, if your paint is dirty, if somebody left paint on there, just need some water and paper towel or Kleenex. Just wipe it off. I'm gonna see honestly if this will work though, because it's white enough. Yeah, and it does. So I'm just taking a little bit of this white kind of a dirty white, and I can't find my brush, but I'm gonna just like dabby finger paint a little cloudy bits onto here to just kind of join this together so it's less awkward. Now, should you just use your finger for this? Probably not, but just adding a little bit. Okay, so that's helping to see blend those two things together. I'm gonna take my little cabiny one and I'm gonna put it like right in here. So I wanna cut this out. And I don't know if I wanna keep my little hand-drawn tree in there or not, but do I wanna use this one? Yeah, I'll use this one because it kind of looks more like something that'd be out in the wilderness. I'm gonna cut the little smokestack. Like I had drawn a little like smoke and stuff there. I don't know if I want to keep that. I'm not gonna throw it away yet. But I think I'm just gonna cut the house out for now. Cut out carefully. You're using the tip of your scissors and getting around it really closely. So I've got my background layer. Now I'm gonna add in, I think I'm gonna add it like right here. Or should I add it over here? I'm not sure, but I'll come back to that.